Hello, everybody. This is Advocate Lucinda, your empowerment lawyer. Last week, I uploaded a video on FOIA from the perspective of a prosecutor withholding information after a party has requested documents through FOIA. I'm going to continue the discussion. I'm going to show you what you can do, pro se or complainant, when the agency denies your request under FOIA. And we're going to be looking at some samples. I'm going to show you a sample appeal. And I'm also going to show you a actual sample complaint. This is going to be very informative. So watch this. Under FOIA, individuals have the right of access to most public records, and if they are denied, they can appeal. If access is wrongfully denied, individuals are authorized to bring suit to compel disclosure, and they may be awarded damages and reasonable attorney fees. And I'd like to cite 3 key points. The burden of proof. An agency seeking to withhold information under an exemption to FOIA has the burden of proving that the information falls under the claimed exemptions. I am going to leave a list of those exemptions at the end of this video. Administrative remedies. The person seeking the FOIA information must exhaust all administrative remedies before the district court will hear the case. District court filing. The action may be filed in the federal district court in the district where the complainant resides, has a principal place of business, in which the agency records are located, or in the District of Columbia. Now, this letter represents the pro se appealing the agency's decision denying its earlier request under FOIA. And what I like about this document is that it gives you examples of what you can appeal for. And I want to go right to the suggested optional language. That the documents that were withheld must be disclosed under the FOIA because, and you need to complete that, but certainly you want to remember that 5 USC 522 is a statute that gives the requester the authorization to ask for documents and for the agency to produce them outside some exemption. And we'll get into that later. Here's another option. I appeal the decision to deny my request for a waiver of fees. Now, remember, if you're going to ask for a waiver of fees, be sure to persuade the agency that your request is for public interest. I appeal the decision to require me to pay review costs for this request. Another one is I appeal the decision to require me to pay search and or review charges for this request. Okay, they further say I am a representative of an educational institution seeking information for a scholarly purpose. And let me just go back up to the previous one where they are appealing the decision to require them to pay search and or review. And they are asking that because they are media individuals. And usually, as I said earlier, when you're mailing media, for example, the postage is less than the normal cost. Next, I appeal the decision to require me to accept the information I seek in a paper or hard copy format. And of course, this is optional. You can include your telephone number. Okay? Now, this document represents a sample complaint, a lawsuit against the agency because it failed to produce documents under a FOIA request. Now, of course, pro se, you're going to use this to help you structure your complaint, right? But you're going to tailor it to your needs and your circumstances. Now, everything highlighted in yellow and blue is the authors. The things highlighted in purple is what I highlighted because I want to hone in on these, okay? And I want to look at three of the counts because I believe that most individuals who have requested documents under FOIA have probably experienced these denials. So let's look at them. Count one, failure to conduct an adequate search and to disclose responsive records. And you see those counts, they give their counts. Now look at those. Some of them might be right on spot for you. You can use them. Otherwise, tailor them to your needs. A second count is improper withholding of records. And again, you have examples of how those are framed, okay, as you tailor your claims to your case and your specific circumstances, right? Count three here, some of the allegations, and of course, again, you tailor them to your needs, okay? And of course, you're going to sign. These are the 9 exemptions that I referred to earlier. In other words, the requester is not entitled to these. 1, information that is classified to protect national security. 2, information related solely to the internal personnel, rules, and practices of any agency. 3, information that is prohibited from disclosure by another federal law. 4, trade secrets or commercial or financial information that is confidential or privileged. 5, privileged communications within or between agencies. 6, information that, if disclosed, would invade another individual's personal privacy. 7, information compiled for law enforcement purposes. 8, information that concerns the supervision of financial institutions. And 9, geological information on wells. And I'd like to give a shout out to 4 advocates. They were helpful to me making this video. And no, they did not ask me to do this. In fact, I have had zero communication with them. But if you are having problems obtaining your FOIA and you want to go further, such as filing a lawsuit, I ask you to contact them. In fact, they give a free consultation. Here's their phone number, and also I will leave a link where you can review their material. Hey, I trust this video was helpful to you. And as always, I'm Advocate Lucinda, your empowerment lawyer. We'll see you next time. Take care.